Hello, everyone. RPG Kim Kid here, back with more Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. In the previous video, we just basically ran around and did all of Kiryu's memoirs that we could, and there's one that we couldn't do, and it's this guy right here. Yes, we're getting that run back. We are getting that run back. I'm also going to skip the scene because we've already saw it.
Let's finish this.
But we're getting this run back. I trained up. Everyone's at level 35.
My turn.
We are going to kick his monkey ass.
I'll take you on. Allow me.
Fucked up the triangle prompts.
Now blood is boiling. Try this on to size. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Lower that attack. Do I have anything that
Want some?
decrease the defense?
Oh, that reeks.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you are weak to electricity. I'll say you're weak to something.
Here's a reward.
I'll cut you to shreds.
I have to stop the bleeding.
Here we go.
Fuck, I fucked it up again.
What's the holdup?
Here we go. Much better. No, this one keeps. This will be tough.
I'll take you on.
Try to block this. Here's a reward.
All good. Allow me. Yeah?
Essence of remembrance.
If you want to die.
That was Ryuji Goda's tattoo. That's Nishikiyama's.
You're gonna be in a world.
Back in the game. Okay. Right, are we? Watch this. Here's a breather. Cheers.
Cheers. That's better. Right.
Oh, essence of emotivation revise an ally. That's cool. Oh, yeah, let me lower your attack again.
How will you ever forgive me? I have to stop. I feel so heavy.
That's the Bone Breaker.
I'll cut you to shreds. Here we go. Yeah. My blood is boiling.
I can stay right. This will be tough.
I think we got him.
Allow me to weep. Time to put you down. Sorry about that.
There we go. Got that run back.
You picked the wrong opponent.
Holy shit! A lot of money.
Doing better than I
Should
thought.
grab the equipment that's on the
Learning
other
more
dudes to
every
get more
day.
money.
Moving up in the world. Hell yeah.
There's more where this. Whew. We should.
Damn it.
Looks like I passed. Chow Ka Long.
Quit playing dumb. You know who I really am, don't you?
What's going on?
Don't deny it. All those years ago, I fought you to the death. My name is Lao.
As far as I'm concerned, it's Chow Ka Long. And that's what I intend to call you. This is the underworld, like you said.
Pardon me?
And
How
my
you're
name
alive? Who
is
fucking
Taichi
knows?
Suzuki. That's all we need to know about each other. You said I'd be a customer if I won. Promises made in the underworld are never made lightly. Especially with the Queen of Komiju as our witness.
Exactly. Now, if you're satisfied, can we please carry on?
You! What's the meaning of this?
You're pretty powerful, I'll admit that. I assume your weapons are of the same caliber.
Without a doubt. After all, you won't find a better arms dealer than me.
That nearly went south. So, does this mean we're cleared to shop here now?
Yes, with my weapons in hand, your strength will be unmatched. In fact, I bet you could even make the Dragon of Dojima disappear.
Oh yeah? We'll just see about that.
Good grief. Thank goodness that's finally over.
Yada yada daze. First a triad boss, now an arms dealer. As far as weapons go, I can't imagine him dealing in anything less than the best. Maybe I should check out what he's got. Why are they bringing us all the way back up here? How are you alive? Why are people not dead? You sell weapons of things that I don't have classes for. But would be very fucking good. Drop of the devil, light anklet. Alright. There is actually one more Memoir of the Dragon that we can try to get. Fuck it, let's see if we can get it. Okay, there's a taxi right there.
I'm fine.
If it's still purple, guys, I'll probably hold off on it then. But you never know. The plan is I hope I can do story here. I'm going the wrong way. The plan is I hope I can do story. If not, I will. Okay, well, there are still guys over there. Let's just see if they are purple. If they're still purple, which it's most likely going to be. Yep. So I'll just ignore them for now. The plan is I would like to do story, but I also want to do all the drink links that they have here, so.
Irashii!
Yoshai. Snacks, cheers, and boots. Mapo tofu, soy delicious.
Bon
Real
appetit.
meal.
for buying.
That was
That
great.
was certainly food.
Nama just got to 40 something. Sonny was at 47. Alright, let's go get the rest of these things here. So we'll go grab that one because that's Namba's last one. And then we have Psycho's this one. And I know I saw the other one around here. Or did I grab it? No. Yeah, I did grab it before. So we'll go here. Oh. I don't want to accidentally, like, if I go, like, even in front of the apartment, then the story would start.
I should get a new glasses case.
Hmm? Something wrong with the one you have?
No, but I'd like a prettier one. Just in the case. Oh, no pun intended. I'm just a sucker for a pretty case. Shit. Wait.
2 puns in a row. You're on a roll.
Seems to be the case.
All right.
Oh, Namba.
Complete.
Sunrise Bridge during the day. Okay.
Kiri-san, I feel like I've gotten to know you pretty well now.
I suppose so. You're an interesting person, Nanba.
That's an honor coming from you. Hey, follow me. Now, there's a spot I'd like to show you. Sunrise Bridge.
Lead the way.
Huh. I swore.
Should I open it? Nice.
Hand me a reason.
Light as a feather.
Yeah, it brings you back to your senses. Nullifies charm. Okay. Alright, well, we can't do that one until daytime, so we won't be able to do that until after. After we go back.
Hey, they still make instant cameras? Boy, that takes me back.
You didn't know? They're pretty popular with the younger crowd lately.
Is that right?
Yeah, they like the analog thing. They think it's fun.
They do? That's fun?
You know how with instant cameras you don't know what you're getting right away? Apparently, it's fun waiting to see how it turns out. People also say the blurrier pictures just look and feel better, too.
It kind of feels inconvenient now, what with smartphones and all.
Sounds like people are enjoying them anyhow.
Yeah, well, not old guys like me who lived it the first time.
Actually, it might be fun to take one for a spin. Want to try it sometime?
Seriously? It'd be a waste of film if we don't use it all.
All right. Then we'll use it all.
Great idea, Kiryu-san. You're on picture duty, Nanchan.
Hey, I want to be in them too.
I love these.
I need to get back to my boxing gym.
You take boxing
Oh,
classes?
right. This is
Yeah,
the
it was
boxing
originally
gym
just
that
part of
was
my
in
diet
Lost
routine.
Judgment right here.
But it's really a lot of fun and a great stress reliever. My trainer thinks I've got a knack for it, too.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah, I'll back you up if you're ever in a tight spot. You know, the old 1-2.
Good to know. I could definitely use it. Things are going well. Complete.
I had to plug during the day.
Hey, Kiryu-san, feel like taking a break?
Sure. You feeling tired?
Oh, I'm just in the mood for something sweet. How about Plage? They make the best
Plage.
lattes.
Then that's where we'll go.
Show me what you got.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Huh?
Here we go.
You want some?
Here we go. Of course we won.
You want to die? Then step up.
And that's the
You
end of it.
picked the.
Let's go to survive. Hell, we'll probably sing some karaoke songs. We'll talk to everyone once, and then we'll sing a karaoke song.
Come on in.
Begin drink link.
Hey, Sunny.
Kiryu-san. Came here for a drink, did you?
They say booze is the best medicine.
I don't need to hear your excuses. What you drink is none of my business, after all. I won't comment.
Appreciate it. Mind if I sit here?
Not at all. Ah, still, I can hardly believe it. The Kazuma Kiryu comes wandering in and sits next to me for a drink. How surreal.
It's not that big a deal. I'm just a middle-aged man with graying hair. But you...
Oh, is that your actual hair now? You didn't dye it?
You took command of the Yokohama Liumang as well. And all your subordinates have entrusted you with their lives. It must be a heavy burden to bear.
Huh. You flatter me.
That was a burden I've abandoned.
Oh yeah, right. That. About 20 years ago, you retired right after becoming the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. Had you not, I wonder if the Tojo clan would have turned out any differently.
Who can say? But the Tojo clan would have disbanded regardless. The times have changed. And I doubt I'd be able to do a single thing about it. Not by myself. If anything, were I still at the top, the Tojo clan might have disbanded much sooner. I didn't have it in me to lead.
Do you really think so? 'Cause the way I see it, you just dislike being part of the herd.
You don't mince words, do you?
Oh, I meant no disrespect.
It's fine. I wasn't offended. It was actually quite refreshing. Only the head of an organization could speak so bluntly.
So long as the underworld abides by its own laws, being the head doesn't mean much. And if someone gets any bright ideas, then all I have to do is stare them down. That's basically everything in the job description. Easy, right?
You don't like to show any weakness, do
You
you?
don't like showing any sort of weakness, do you? The fact that you've managed to shoulder such a heavy burden while keeping your cool is quite impressive, honestly.
People tell me that all the time, but it's really not that hard. I enjoy what I do and the position I hold. Of course, it was challenging at the start, but I didn't need any training to learn a thing or two about leadership.
You were the right person for the job. Both the Komijul and the Liumang are lucky to have you as their leader.
I'm honored you think so.
You good on time?
Oh, there's no way I'm calling it quits when you're still drinking, Kiryu-san. I'll hang on for as long as I can.
Do you always go this hard? Your subordinates must have a tough time keeping up.
Power harassment is a prominent concern in the underground these days. I never force a subordinate to drink. I won't deny that there's merit in ruling by fear, but you won't last for long with that alone.
That all makes sense. It's becoming more and more apparent that you're a natural-born leader. That reminds me, does Komijul still monitor the whole town? All the information you've extracted is the source of Komijul's power, am I right?
Right, but it's not like I keep track of every little detail. One of my rules is that my confidant only brings me crucial information.
And by confidant, you mean Jungi-han?
Of course. He's a very capable man, and one of unwavering loyalty at that. I'd say he's the perfect right-hand man, if only he weren't so snarky. But there are others I consider my confidants. Some are even from my father's generation.
Your father's generation, huh? Must be close to my age, then.
You're right. The elders of the organization are like my great and wise uncles. Every now and then, I'll get an earful from them.
So even you have something you're afraid of.
They were part of the Jingon Mafia before Komijul. Back in their prime, they had a healthy rivalry with the Tojo clan. Probably a little before you made a name for yourself. I've heard a lot about your heroics, so having someone like you sit right next to me is sort of unnerving.
What was that?
Oh, it's nothing. Forget I said anything.
The former Jingon Mafia. I hope they don't disapprove of you siding with me.
Well, I'm not sure myself how they feel about all this, but even if they do disapprove, I can take care of it. I wouldn't worry about those old gents. After all, what I say goes.
Count on you for
I
anything.
guess I really can count on you for anything. I'll let you handle it then.
Perfect. That's all I ask for. Feel free to rely on me anytime. Nothing would bring me greater joy.
All right. Thanks, Sunhee. Glad to have you on my side.
Ijincho has been a little too quiet lately. I was honestly hoping for some excitement. Now, with you in town, things are bound to get interesting.
Hold on. Are you expecting something dangerous to happen?
Not necessarily. A toast, Kiryu-san? Let me welcome you to my town once more.
Of course.
Welcome to Ijincho, Kazuma Kiryu. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Looks like someone's enjoying herself.
was that the impression you got?
It was indeed.
Well, just between you and me, I was a nervous wreck. I mean, he's the Dragon of Dojima, a living, breathing legend, leagues above me in the underworld. I can't afford to look stupid in front of Kiryu-san, especially as a representative of Ijincho. Did I say anything weird to him?
Not as far as I know.
All right. I won't dwell on it if you say so.
And I do say so.
Imagine me drinking with the Kazuma Kiryu. Just the two of us. Guess I'm not doing too bad.
Oh my gosh, she has such a crush on Kiryu, and it's adorable. Dual impact. Yeah, that's also a reason why I want to do these, is so I can fucking get our tag team attack, because who knows what's going to happen. Honestly, that probably would have been helpful in the fight with Xiaolong Khan, or whatever his name is.
Mind if I join you?
Be my guest.
Lo Xiaolong,
Nobody
I
likes
believe.
drinking alone.
Or whatever.
Oh, thing is, Kiryu-san, didn't we talk about this?
I'm sorry you have to look after me.
That's what it is. Once a nurse, you know. Besides, if it's any better, Ichiban made me promise to look after you too.
Understood. I can stay dry. Tonight, oolong tea only.
That sounds pretty good, actually. Bartender!
So what was it I heard about you all losing your jobs?
That's right, huh? Me, Ichiban, and Adachi-san, we all got the axe. Did you know I was homeless for a period of time? And once you hit a certain age, the job market dries up. Somehow I got this gig even with my employment gap. And then, poof, it was gone.
What kind of job was it?
Quality inspector, a warehouse for medical equipment.
Medicine drew you back in after all.
I don't know. Hard to consider that medicine. There were a couple of other stints, but it was all-day labor or temp work. The inspection job came with a 2-year contract, and my coworkers were decent folks. They actually treated me with a bit of respect for being an old guy.
You're a man of good character, mate.
You're someone people
Namba.
can rely on. I'm sure they recognize that. A former nurse with the life you've had? That contributes to your character.
Ugh, knock it off, Kiryu-san. I want a drinking buddy, not some daily affirmation.
Well, I can sympathize with how hard it is to find a job at our age. Losing it on top of everything else is a real shame.
The thing is, if you don't mind me saying, it wasn't just the young guys. There was this girl there.
Look at you. You're about to blush.
Nothing. You can't blame a man for that, right? She was a little bit careless. She'd make tiny errors here and there. Whenever I'd catch one for her, she'd say, "Namba-san, what would I do without you?"
Must have been a pleasant working environment.
Hey, I wasn't after anything, okay?
I understand. You don't seem like that type.
Shit. Listen to me, the point is, it might have been a simple job, but it was enough for me. I did good work and I had good colleagues. That's all a guy really needs, isn't it? Especially a homeless guy. For a fresh start, you couldn't ask for better. And then, they just pulled me aside and said my contract's up. Don't come back tomorrow.
Did they give you a reason?
Couldn't be asked to. If they don't extend your deal, that's the long and short of it.
That's hardly fair.
Yep. So, I went back home, and Ichiban was suddenly all over the internet. Guess I'd made no secret of the fact that I was friends with the hero of Yokohama. Higher-ups must have thought, gotta sweep me under the rug before this shitstorm hits.
Kasuga got targeted and you took a stray one.
Of course, I don't hold it against him or anything. Ichiban, Adachi-san, we were all set up. As far as I'm concerned, the three of us will always be in this together.
Yeah. What good friends you
You're a
are.
remarkable fellow. Not everyone can be so forgiving. Kasuga chooses his friends well.
All this talk should tell you I'm nothing special. Just an old fool.
From one old fool to another, I think you're better than you realize. All this talk about you trying to get things back on track. I'm sorry you're saddled with me.
Come on. You know it's not like that. Ichiban only asked me to see you home from Hawaii. It's my decision to stick around and have your back. So no more worrying that you're a burden. I'm the one who's embarrassed here.
If you say so. I'm grateful.
So, how about we finish off with a toast to knocking back tea?
I'll sip to that.
Fiery breath. All right.
Hey there, Kiryu-san. Are you here for a drink? You, sure that'll be okay?
No need to worry about me.
Oh, please. But since you're already here, there just so happens to be a seat right next to me.
Great. I'll take you up on that. So, Saiko, you're a mama over at a cabaret club?
I'm not just a mama. I'm the owner of the whole joint. After the previous owner passed away, one thing led to another, and I ended up taking over. The younger girls are usually the ones serving the customers, but sometimes I lend them a hand too.
Guess I should be paying you for this conversation then.
Mm-hmm. Cough it up, mister. But I guess you did help us out before, Kiryu-san, so let's just call it even. I won't be taking any money from you. Oof, whoops. I should be calling you Suzuki-san instead, right?
Call me Kazuma if you want. I can use my real name
It'd
around
make me
friends.
happy if you could call me by my real name around our friends. There aren't any enemies here anyway.
Sounds good. That's easier for me too. Well, I can't speak for the rest of our motley crew, but I'll just call you Kiryu-san. You know, you give off this air of sophistication, even when you're sipping a drink. You look like such a gentleman.
Same goes to you. You look like the very picture of elegance, sitting here, drinking alone.
Oh, yeah? Maybe working at the club has actually sucked the youth out of me.
I'm sure that it takes more than youth and vigor alone to become a successful business owner.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe that's why the men who come on to me are starting to change up their pickup lines.
Really now? How so?
Well, they don't stop at dating. And by that, I mean they start hinting at marriage. Or, you know, things like that.
Those are some intense customers.
They're not like that at all around the younger girls. But I seem to attract a lot of customers like that. The type of guy who's looking to get hitched. Guess that means I'm at the right age for that. People are starting to look at me that way now. At least that's the sort of vibe I get. Actually, get this. One of the guys hitting on me is pretty rich, and he has a lot going for him.
Sounds like you don't mind that at all.
I wouldn't say that. Honestly, I'm not looking to get married. I'm plenty satisfied with how my life is right now. On the other hand, there's my twin sister. I keep thinking she needs to tie the knot with her boyfriend and settle down already.
Nah.
I mean, she's at the perfect age to get married. If she doesn't hurry, she'll let the chance slip by.
Something's not adding up here. If she's your twin, wouldn't that make her the same age as you?
Exactly, I was about to say.
I know. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. I'm aware I've just been making excuses, trying to justify myself.
As long as you know, I won't comment.
By the way, did Ichiban say anything about me when you guys were in Hawaii?
Let me think. But why do you ask? Are you worried about him?
Well, not exactly. I just haven't talked to him in a while. He did something that pissed me off.
And how long is a while?
A year.
Nah, just leave it. All that matters is that he's doing okay. Besides, this is Ichiban we're talking about. No matter where he goes, I can't imagine him being anything but his stubborn, cheerful self. Kiryu-san? What's up? Why'd you get all quiet?
Did something happen between you and Kasuga? I'll help you out if you need a hand.
Oh, no. It's nothing like that.
All right. Will you let me know if there's anything I can do for you? Got that?
You're a real compassionate guy, Kiryu-san. Kinda reminds me of Ichiban.
What can I say to that? You know, if I keep spending more time with you, Kasuga might get upset.
Oh, no. We're not like that at all. The two of us are just friends.
Sure. Well, let's drink again sometime when we get the chance. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. I'd love to, in fact. Just make sure your health doesn't get any worse, Kiryu-san.
You got it. I look forward to doing this again.
Yeah, same here. It's been fun.
Karaoke fever. Well, speaking of karaoke, that's an interesting one with her and Kiryu.
I'll show you how it's done. You better be into it.
Whoa, 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 psycho! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey,
You've been asleep long as I can remember.
I'm still snoozing away.
Get up, get out, or get gone. Another day in a hell of your
Hey.
own.
Dun dun.
No chance to dream, gotta get it together.
Hey, 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 hey.
It's just another yes sir, unless you scream out and say no.
Just another yes man.
Block out all the noise and grow a spine.
Hey, hey.
This little box won't save my mind.
Hey, hey.
Watch me as I pry it open and
Wait my head.
What the hell?
Oh, poor little you, whatever will you do? If
Psycho.
you think it, I'm your bitch, get a clue. Find something else to do.
Come on.
I won't stick around, no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, poor little you deserve it. Oh, it's true. But
Psycho.
the beating of my heart breaks the chains. Tear 'em all
Hey,
off.
hey.
Break me free from this cage, I'm away.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Break me free, I'm away.
Come on, break those chains. Psycho, awake. Na 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 na.
Wow, damn. Damn. That was actually cool. I was not expecting that song either. Yeah, I did a...
I feel
Let's do one more song and then I'll do the drink links.
Guess I'm up.
Alright, we already did Judgment.
Another shitty fucking day. Another
Did we actually do this one?
more trash to the heap. Ain't that right, boys and girls? This is all we're living for. It's time to stand up. We've got pride to bear. So let's roll. Pride, pride, sit.
This is the Majima song.
Choking on this toxic air, driven down without a care. I'm constantly aware I'm a lost and lonely child. God ran for God knows where. Dead fierce and answered prayers. Made a fare to go nowhere. Another wasted mile. Can't see beyond the glare. Even though the map's laid bare. Grin and bear it, it's our share. This road goes on forever. Slipping further every day. Another sin to wash away. Whether we're wrong, who's to say? It's now or never. And what you want out of life? You think you die with pride? Smiling from the heavens like you won the war with time. Hey boy, eyes open. If you're still standing, show 'em right now. Carve out your pride from this burn it down. This landfill that we found. Turn the past to ash and cast it to the ground. The furnace rust. I'll leave the world in smoke and dust. A poison heart they'll never defeat. And now remain the sulfur in the rain. Through fire, through hell, through all the pain.
Whoa.
From up on high and bellowing in blackened skies. You bet I'll be looking down with pride.
Are you listening now, brothers? Do you hear me, sisters? All the anguish in your lives has been worth it, for your pain is your pride. Now follow me and run, run, run!
Ah, yes. The time where Majima rammed his truck into his home.
Kiryu-san, that was magnificent.
When Majima rammed his truck into Ichiban's home. Anyway, Sonny, what's up, girl?
Hey, Sonny. Is this seat open?
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. As you can see.
Something the matter? You look a little down.
Oh, don't mind me. It's nothing you need to be concerned about, Kiryu-san.
All right. I'll just wait until you feel like talking about the thing I shouldn't be concerned about. Don't mind me.
So that's how we're doing this? There's no winning with you, is there?
I see. So your officers, these great and wise uncles of yours, are acting suspiciously whenever you're not looking.
Yeah, basically. A lot of people in Komi Jewel, the younger members in particular, have been complaining to me, saying they don't know what to do. The elders put up a front when I'm around, but when something goes sideways, they take it out on their younger subordinates. It's unbelievable. If they have a problem with how I run things, then they should say it to my face.
It's hard, having to deal with subordinates who are older than you, or who may even have more experience. Seems like the Queen of Komi Jewel has some troubles of her own.
It's a minor issue, and a personal one at that. It's really nothing you should be concerned about.
Those officers are around my age, aren't they? I could lend you a hand if you need it.
Oh, no, please don't. I am not saying another word so I can at least preserve what's left of my people's dignity.
They help each other out in times of need.
Hey now, we should help each other in times of need. Maybe there's something I could do about your elders.
Maybe, but again, this is my problem. I appreciate the concern, though. Not only are you my guest, but you're also sick. You should put your health first and foremost.
Went straight for the jugular there.
There once were 3 organizations that kept a close eye on this town. Komi Jewel, the Liumang, and the Seiryu clan. While it may have looked like a 3-way power struggle on the surface, it was actually intended to prevent outside forces from entering. Compared to the past, Ijincho seems a bit too relaxed nowadays. I suppose as a side effect of the ongoing peace. There's not much I can do about that, but my reputation would take a major hit if you're caught worrying.
Yeah, I hear you. Guess that means there's nothing more I can say.
Maybe the alcohol's getting to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to come off so persistent.
Don't worry about it.
Perhaps I'm in no position to say this, but I prefer how Ijincho is now over how it was before. Even the Komi Jewel bunch has become quite social these days.
Yeah, I guess they have. I hear they actually started saying hi to people on the streets.
I actually
Some
like the
of them, of course,
fact
not
that
all.
he's like a
Komi
part
Jewel
of
used to have this image
this
of being
drink
a
link
secret
with these
organization
two.
that was
It
always
kind
out
of makes sense in a
sight.
way.
Without any rivals around, like the Tojo clan or the Omi alliance, they're probably enjoying the peace while it lasts.
I see.
Oh, thanks for that, barkeep. I prefer Ijincho the way it is now, too.
Actually, that reminds me. An old regular from Komi Jewel gave me this.
What is it?
A mask worn by members of our organization. It's modeled after the ones used in traditional Korean performances. We would hide behind a mask whenever we had to get our hands dirty.
Right. But the owner of this mask said it's been a long time since he's had to wear it. Eventually, he amicably cut ties with the organization, got married, settled down in this town. He left this mask at the bar, saying he was turning over a new leaf.
Looks like Komi Jewel's going through some changes.
Still, he shouldn't have given this mask away, much less to an outsider. Maybe I should tighten up operations.
You should loosen up a bit yourself.
Maybe you should loosen up a bit, Sunhee. The way you carry yourself sometimes makes you appear real intimidating.
Some would say that's one of my good points, though. Better to look tough so your subordinates know who's in charge. Jungi-han thinks so too. But, what say you, Kiryu-san?
Well, your subordinates probably appreciate the fact that you're easy to read.
I see. You think so too. These drinks taste even better when I'm with you, Kiryu-san.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm supposed to be dead, so I never thought I'd be able to enjoy a drink like this again. That's why I'm savoring every glass. Because I have a friend to drink with.
A friend? You consider me your friend?
Of course. Unless that's a problem.
Oh, not at all. I'm honored.
Aw, it's so adorable. She'll sometimes chain attack down enemies. Which is, again, stuff that we need to do. Alright, Numba, what's up, boy? Let's get our drink link.
Hey,
Hi there, Kiryu-san.
mind a bit of company again?
Happily. But, you know...
No alcohol, right? Understood. Oolong here isn't bad. You looked lost in thought a moment ago.
Maybe. More crap with no easy fix.
No simple answers? Well, I'm all ears.
You sure? I mean, I don't want to weigh you down.
I can wait all night.
Be warned. You're not leaving until you talk.
You can be a ham sometimes, Kiryu-san.
When I need to be. Out with it. What's going on?
I guess I was thinking... No, remembering's more like it. My last job, my colleagues there had a send-off for me.
Ah, that was that job inspecting medical equipment?
Hey, you remembered. Yeah, that's the one. A whole bunch of them got together, but the mood was dead. Everyone was afraid they'd be next.
Times are tough out there.
Yep. Oh, hey, remember that girl I mentioned? The clumsy one?
Of course. You seem to like talking about her.
Ah, jeez. I wanted to show you we took a picture together that day. There she is. That's her. Miyabi-chan, making the peace sign. You know, she cried when I left.
Sounds like a sweet girl.
At which point, she wiped the tears away and made sure to tell me we were strictly just friends.
Sweet, but not naive.
She started out as a secretary. I swear, she could get any man she wanted.
Must have been a good environment. Looks that way in the picture.
Yeah. They all said they had no idea why the company was letting me go. They didn't know Ichiban's little PR emergency had anything to do with someone like me. So I kept my mouth shut and stayed quiet. It was sad, but at least they paid for my drinks.
Okay, so why is it you're thinking back on that day now?
Truth is, I should be out looking for a new job. I can't bring myself to, though. Ichiban and Adachi-san, meanwhile, have had to sacrifice way more than I have in all this. When they've got it worse, it's embarrassing to feel so disheartened. That makes sense?
It's okay to
You lost
feel
something
down.
important. It's all right to be upset. A lot of people never even find one good job with a cute, clumsy girl.
Ugh, why did I tell you about her at all?
Only kidding. Still, it was nice to hear some energy out of you just now.
Damn it. You got me there. Anyway, Ichiban and you have really earned my gratitude.
Why do you say that?
Well, I was unemployed, with no prospects out there. I think I finally realized that the world goes on just the same, with or without me. And then, When I needed it, Ichiban came calling to me for help. Not only that, I even got to lend my assistance to you, Kiryu-san. Being useful, to me, it feels like salvation.
I get it. In that case, I won't be shy if I ever need anything from here on.
Good. I'm here for you.
That's a nice one. I'm liking these drink links. They're fun. Alright, Sai-chan. Let's continue. Come on! Kiryu's gonna be matchmaker again, baby.
Hey, Saiko. Mind if I join you for a drink?
Yeah, go ahead. I've been saving this seat just for you, Kiryu-san. Gotta keep an eye on the sickly, you know. Make sure he's not drinking too much.
That's so. I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
Actually, there's something I wanted to ask you. When you're hitting on a woman, are you the attentive type? The kind of man who takes care of all of her needs?
Shit, I'm kind of stuck
Say
at
so.
flirting.
Yeah. But not to the point where I'd embarrass myself.
Have you ever given someone a bouquet?
That's not my style. I've never done that myself, but I think it's actually pretty bold.
Okay, but if a guy gave you enough roses to nearly fill your room every single day, that'd be crazy, right? And crazy expensive to boot.
Yeah, mate. Wait, is that what Ichiban did?
I don't mean to sound harsh or anything, but anyone could do that if they had the money. Sending her flowers every day doesn't necessarily mean you're making her happy.
Yeah, I get what you mean. You make a good point, even if the truth hurts.
So what's with the rose talk? Did some guy actually try to woo you with a bouquet or two?
Or 50?
You're pretty sharp, Kiryu-san. That is spot on.
He must be quite the character then. Alright, I'm listening. So what kind of guy is he?
He's the CEO of some consulting firm that just started up here in Ijincho. He's young, only like a year older than me. After his first visit to the club, he asked me on a date, and I figured it wouldn't hurt to say yes. And ever since then, he's been sending me a ton of roses every day. To my club and to my home. It doesn't really bother me, and I just feel bad if I told him off for it.
You shouldn't, though. Was this pretty recent?
Yeah, like, since last month?
The guy seems head over heels for you. Those flowers can't be cheap either.
And on top of that, he even slips in stuff like marriage and our future whenever we're having a conversation.
So this CEO guy is the same customer who was pressing you about getting hitched.
Yep. I mean, honestly, he was a great guy on our date, and he does seem to know how to treat a woman. He's attentive, and he never runs out of things to talk about. And he's funny, too. Some girls might even call him perfect.
Seems like you don't think too badly of Mr. CEO either.
Huh. Does it come off that way? Oh, yeah. That reminds me.
What's up?
I heard Ichiban is doing just fine over there. He's hanging around with that one girl, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
So, what's she like?
Don't be phased by tons of rose. She's wonderful, but not as lovely as you. Oh. I'm outing her. Let's do it. I'm outing her.
Fujinomiya family, so you could say that she's pretty unique.
That's what I've heard too. Being born into a family like that is already way impressive.
At first, I thought she was just a petty thief. Kasuga and I both got played by her.
Chitose-chan more or less stripped Ichiban of everything he owned and threw him out, right? Wasn't he being way too careless?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, he went all the way to Hawaii to meet his mom. He should have kept his head on straight.
Well,
Kasuga wasn't seduced by her. He only got his drink spiked. On top of that, she told him she was Akane-san's housekeeper. I don't think he had much reason to suspect her. Yeah, he let his guard down, but I wouldn't blame him.
Uh-huh. So you're taking Ichiban's side, Kiryu-san? That man never changes. I'm not sure if it's because he's gullible or what.
I mean, yeah, he's
It's
gullible.
hard to leave him alone, isn't it?
Incredibly. I know from personal experience.
He bears his heart to anyone, so I'm positive he doesn't look at Chitose in the way you think he does. Does that make you feel any better?
What? Look, if Ichiban's getting friendly with a cute girl over in Hawaii, I'm happy for him. Really.
Uh-huh, sure. I'll drop the subject then.
And what are you chuckling at? What's so funny, huh? That does it. I'm gonna drink all night long. I don't know if it's just your age talking or what, but that calm attitude of yours just pissed me off. Heck, how would you like it if I stripped you down today, Kiryu-san?
Careful. I'm a sick man, remember?
Hey, what are you smirking about?
I think I have. Is everyone like ranked at 40? Yeah, everyone's at their 40, so I can do them 2 more times each, which we will do after I sing some karaoke.
Guess I'm up.
I did tonight. All right, Namba's Baka Mitai.
Hope you're ready for this.
Go Namba!
I've been a fool.
Woo!
You fell down. You got her chasing sweeter dreams.
Woo!
Never could hide the truth in your eyes.
That's how I knew that smile was a lie.
I love you is something you never say. Couldn't get it out, always just pulled away.
Woo!
So then why, please won't you tell me why you could find the words to say goodbye. I'm such a mess, I'm lost, I'm no good at this. I'm in love, still in love, still in love with you. Hard as I try, I can't even drink this pain away. Memories of you, twisting my view. I've been a fool.
You're killing it, Namba. It's also one of my favorite things. Is like they're saying a song, a sad song, and they're like, "Oh, you're killing it."
Felt good letting that one out.
All right, next song. Actually, I should just look at all the songs I can do. I'm such a mess. I'm lost.
Looks like
I'm no good at this. So I have all these songs left. These are, well, no, I did do Machine Gun Kiss, so I have these 3 songs: Scene Breeze, this one, and Like a Butterfly. Fly like a beautiful butterfly. Fly like a beautiful butterfly. Spring breeze.
Practice this one.
I think there's a Sayako song from the first game. Or they.
You're setting off out on your own, eager to do things your own way. Sun's shining bright. Your brand new journey starts today. You've got new clothes from head to toe. Don't even look like the same guy. Feels like a date, except we're actually saying goodbye. All the pictures that I could take, all the gigs these videos make, none of it replaces the you that I know, but they'll be there after you go.
L-O-V-E, loving it, Taiko.
The day we met, I felt the air like it was swirling around me in a spring
Taiko.
breeze. Under the warm skies where we spent our days, somehow I knew we'd go our separate
Taiko.
ways. Lighter than air, I watch you float away, lifting you so gently on a spring
Taiko.
breeze. I'll be fine, and I know you're not just mine. It's a new day, time to go out and shine. All right.
We're gonna rock the mic.
Yeah! Yeah! The two guys that aren't here are here, so that's nice. That should be number 1.
I feel refreshed.
Ah, those karaoke songs. Alrighty. More drink links, and then more karaoke, and then more drink links, and then no karaoke, because we've already seen all those songs, but we'll probably sing some more songs, because fuck it!
Hey, Sunhee. Mind if I join you?
Of course, I don't mind, but how's your health, Kiryu-san?
We've literally been doing these
Just
drink
fine.
links, and then...
I am limiting my intake, believe it or not. Thanks for the concern, though. Is it really all right for you to spend so much time with us? Will your subordinates manage without you there?
I'm sure they'll be okay. There are hardly any issues that require my input. If they need me to get involved, then they know how to reach me. So there's no need to worry about me, Kiryu-san.
Your phone's ringing.
So it is. Just ignore it. I'm enjoying our time together right now.
But
See? Now, if it's really important, they'll call again right away.
you gonna answer that?
Nothing could possibly be more important than enjoying a drink with you, Kiryu-san.
I appreciate the thought, but now I'm a bit on edge here.
Well, now that that's over, we can finally drink in peace.
No need to be so considerate of me. I don't mind if you answer your phone when we're together.
But that just seems so rude and disrespectful.
I totally get that
Like I
mindset.
said, I really don't mind.
Like, I totally get that mindset. Be like, hey, I'm with someone. I really don't want to be on the phone. I'd say calls are, like, it depends on the situation. If you're, like, out, like, for dinner and you're, like, say, like, a new relationship or something like that, yes, I would not want to be on the phone. I would not want the person I'm having the date with to be on their phone either, and such. But if I get a call and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, my phone's ringing, and I looked to see who's calling, and depending on who's calling, I'll be like, oh, give me 1 second, I need to take this. Or if it's not that important, I'll be like, it's nothing too big important. So, but yeah.
I suppose
totally
I
get
have
that.
to take this then. Excuse me, Kiryu-san.
Yeah, of course.
What? This had better be important. Yeah, got it. Bye.
Everything okay? What'd they want?
All good. Don't worry. It's not a big deal. Just ran into a little bit of trouble.
Your subordinates called you multiple times, but it turns out it's no big deal.
Yeah, apparently a fire broke out on Komi Jewel turf.
What?
What?
Don't get so worked up. It was just a minor fire. But I've been told it might have been deliberate. Some guys from the Liumang roaming the area, allegedly.
Liumang? But I thought they were under your command. Same as Komi Jewel.
Yeah, which is why I'm having them look into the matter. Again, no need to concern yourself with this. Well, that's enough of that.
Don't mind me. I know you want to go.
Don't mind me. I know you want to go. You're worried, right? After all, the ones who started the fire were the Liumang. If you get involved, then you'll be dousing the flames, preventing them from becoming even bigger trouble.
Okay, you have a good point. I know. But still,
I'm done here. If I drink any more, then I won't hear the end of it from Nanba. Go show your face, even for just a second. Your subordinates need you there more than I do here.
fine. Once you've made up your mind, you can be as stubborn as a mule. Guess we'll call it here.
All right. And hey, we'll drink again sometime. As long as you're up for it, of course.
There's nothing I'd love more. Well, see you.
I love Sonny's voice.
It's tough having to lead an entire organization.
Don't I know it? Because it was so rough for me to
Daigo
lead it
really
for
had his
5
work cut
minutes.
out for him.
Aw, he mentioned Daigo. She'll now perform combo attacks with allies. Whenever we get back to playing as Kasuga, I definitely need to go do the drink links for them too, just so I
Hey,
can get
There you are.
tag teams and
Hey,
like combos and all that stuff too.
Do you mind hanging out a while?
Something happened?
You remember that girl, Miyabi-chan, from my job? The clumsy one?
Sure, the one who cried at your farewell party. What about her?
Well, out of nowhere, I got a call from her not long ago. She wanted to tell me that the company finally explained to them why I was let go.
After all this time, huh? What'd they tell everyone?
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, they claimed it was due to past misconduct.
Meaning what exactly?
They told them, back when I was a nurse, I stole and distributed drugs from the hospital.
I mean, that's true.
Is it true that you stole those things? That's hard to believe.
There's a reason for it
It's
though.
not completely impossible, is it?
You said that's what the company told them. So then, it's not really the case?
Anyway. Fortunately, I made peace a while back with how that whole incident went down. And I disclosed it back when I first applied for the inspection job. So, they accepted it for 2 years, and suddenly decided to fire me for it. By their logic, that is.
That's pretty strange.
Yeah, it made sense at first, firing me after Ichiban became a liability. As far as they're concerned, a guy like me is not worth any risk to the company. So why didn't they just tell everyone the truth?
It doesn't seem to make sense. I wonder, could it be there was another reason they let you go?
Huh? Another reason?
That Kasuga video might have been popular, but it's flimsy grounds to cost you your job. You were only an inspector. It's not like you represented them to clients.
Yeah, you're right. If you fired all the friends of anyone who's ever been roasted online, the world would run out of workers. Maybe there really was something else.
Oh.
Is there anything that comes to mind?
No. But I certainly can't leave it at this now. Maybe it's pointless, considering that job's all in the past.
Well, you deserve to know, bud.
It's not pointless. This is about how well you can sleep going forward.
Yes, that's right, damn it. Things as they are, I won't be able to rest.
So then, what's your plan?
I'll have to think about it. Thanks, though, Kiryu-san. You've got your own problems.
It's fine. We have to look out for each other.
That's a decent way of seeing the world. You won't mind if I ask your advice again?
Hells yeah.
When Ichiban's away, I swear, I'm a total wreck.
The least I can do is lend you an ear.
That's all I need. It's always good to have someone who'll listen.
This has me not concerned, but it has me curious as to hold maybe we won't get everyone from here in Hawaii or everyone teaming up fully again. I don't know. I honestly don't know how it's gonna work out. Like when we get I feel like when we get closer to the finale, when we get closer to the finale of the game, I feel like that would be the moment of all the warriors joining together. But I don't know. It's not. I'm second guessing it. Anyway, Psycho.
Hey, Psycho. Did you just get here?
Yeah, but something's been bugging me. Can't even get a nice buzz.
You all
Damn.
right? What's bugging you?
It's that whole dating thing we talked about last time. You know, with that consulting firm CEO.
Right, him. Still going on about marriage, I take it.
That he is.
Guess there's no time to rest for the popular.
I don't think he drops by the club for fun either. He's just there, hitting on me the whole time. He doesn't even glance at the younger girls. Sure, he looks like a womanizer, but at least he's got money. His business seems to be doing well too. I just don't get why he's so focused on me.
You think he's got an ulterior motive?
I've got some money saved up, just like anyone else, but this guy's definitely better off than me. So if it's not about the money, then that means he fell for my beauty, charm, and intellect. Naturally.
Naturally. Knowing all that, I can say this with full confidence. That man is just crazy for you.
Well, even so, I'm not really thinking about marriage. My club might be on the small side, but I like being able to run things my way. I've even told him myself that I'm not planning to get married. But he's pressing so hard. It makes me wonder if he's after something, you know? Is it safe
Maybe
to
he wants to
assume
own the
that he's
club.
probably got some kind of hidden motive? 'Cause it is a little creepy.
I really want to say this, but I also want to say this as well. It's like, are you scared of falling in love?
Are you a little scared of falling in love?
Oh, I don't know. I've never thought of it that way. I doubt I'll ever experience true love myself, though. For better or worse, I've met my fair share of men back when I was a hostess.
I'm sure most of them were all over the women, too. I can understand why you'd want to lump all men together. But among them, there has to be one guy who loves you for you. No strings attached. Hard to tell if he's one of them.
This
Oh.
guy is...
Ichiban's definitely that guy.
I told you that he founded a consulting firm, right? But he's also the son of a CEO of another large company. Judging by his background alone, you could say he's set for life. But even though he's wealthy, he tries not to rely on his parents. Seems like he really struggled on his own for a while.
You know, it's starting to sound like you admire the guy.
It's easy to figure out who's struggled in life once you get a conversation rolling. In that respect, he's not just another rich kid. He can be serious, but he can also let loose and have fun. I think people like him are pretty reliable. Ugh, I've had enough rose bouquets for a lifetime, though.
Now, this is just something my imagination cooked up. But I can see Kasuga doing his own thing with roses, too.
Yeah. That's not gonna get him anywhere, though, because he doesn't understand what really matters.
Well, at least with him, You wouldn't have to worry about a hidden motive. He'd make it too obvious.
That's true.
He's not such a bad guy.
Okay. You know, Kiryu-san, sounds to me like you're trying to talk him up. Let me guess. You heard something, didn't you? Like, oh, I don't know, how Ichiban asked me out on a date?
I want to hear your side of the story. I've only overheard Kasuga and Nanba talking.
So nobody told you anything about it?
Well, we were pretty busy over in Hawaii. We had to rush through an entire laundry list of things to get them done.
Right, it was a lot. And plus,
Now
me
I
and him
finally
don't
have
have
room
a
to
drink
breathe.
link, so...
And to drink.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sounds like something happened on your date?
Yeah, sure was something. He proposed to me on our first date of all things.
No kidding. That's a very Kasuga thing to do. But I assume it didn't go well, considering you're not on speaking terms.
It did not, no. Ichiban just kept going on and on about what he wanted us to be when we got married. Obviously shows how much he's thought about it. Yeah, I know he can be a bit awkward when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Yep.
But honestly speaking, that's not exactly what I wanted to hear.
But you weren't against a proposal?
Well, we've known each other for a long time. I guess Ichiban figured his feelings wouldn't change. Not then and not in the future.
So I take it you didn't completely hate the idea.
Well, truth be told, it got my heart fluttering.
Aww.
I'm pretty sure that I was feeling just as nervous as Ichiban was that day.
I don't know about that.
Right now, I'm the one getting all worked up listening to this.
Yeah, I know, right? Enough of that. Seriously, how do we always end up talking about Ichiban when we're drinking together?
Yeah, I guess we do.
Let's talk about your love life for a change, Kiryu-san. Anything new with you?
I've been a sick, lonely man for a good while now, but I had my fair share of romance in the past.
Oh yeah? I'm listening.
Oh.
Well, a long time ago. Soon after I was placed in foster care, she arrived. The moment I laid eyes on her, I felt something special between us. In the past, I was innocent, eager. But then... It'll take me more than a day or two to get through this story. That and, I'm starting to doze off.
What? Seriously? That is so not fair.
I'll make time to tell you the whole story, once I'm in better shape.
Uh-huh, sure. And when will that be? I'm gonna have you schedule that for a later date then.
Don't ask for the impossible. Once you get to my age, you never know when you'll be in good shape again.
Don't give me such a half-assed excuse then.
He was
Complain
talking about
all
when
you
he
want.
first met
I'm not
Yumi.
budging.
Oh. Oh. I love hearing Kiryu talk about Yumi and even Karo. I wonder if he'll bring up Karo. Karo was like the second person he
I'm
like
up.
ever actually loved. We are gonna save Hands for last because Hands is like a 5-minute song, so we're gonna sing like a fly like a beautiful butterfly.
Or you're all dead.
Loving it! Yeah! Sunhee! Sunhee! I'm in a hill born again! Let's fly high like a butterfly!
It's drowning in its greed, the wicked trap was sprung. Tangled in the threads of its deeds.
Tangled in its crimes!
Like fate scoops up a fish, struggling in a net. Its brittle wings are torn by the tears as it
You
trembles
tore your
in
wings,
the
now
sweat.
cry!
The spider comes, athirst in its
A
heart.
butterfly with no wings is a moth in the flame, just a rat on the floor with another name!
The
have this daydream again and fly up high like a butterfly to the bitter end overdrive, burning out in an endless dive. To the bitter end overdrive, burning out in an endless dive. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Fly like a beautiful butterfly. Fly like a beautiful butterfly.
That was rough on my end, but it wasn't bad. Oh, they did have a duet, but they should have had Kamurocho Lullaby, like how she wanted to. At least I got into the 90s.
That one felt pretty good.
That's all I wanted. I wanted to get at least at 90. Be reward!
I'll show you how it's done.
This is actually
This
good
one's
in
called
English.
Hands. The way you look at me throws me for a loop. The miracle of life in your eyes. Wake up in the night to your familiar cry. Hold you in my arms, your heart over mine. How long will this moment last? You're getting so big so fast, leaving this calendar in the past. Your little hands waving around and reaching out for everything. You're buzzing around like a bumblebee. But you'll grow strong and you'll fly high. You're gonna soar right over me and give all you got for the one. Take under your wing. Smile and try to hide the sadness deep inside. Standing on your own, trembling as you go. Oh, the tears will cry on the day we say goodbye, leaving the days we knew behind. And though as cruel as it can be, the world can do a thing to me. Wherever the wind blows, I'm there for you. So there we stand, hand in hand. Maybe we never had it planned, but there's someone out there to trust, watching over us. How long will this moment last? You're getting so big so fast. Tell me what kind of dream we've cast. Those little hands, they were my heart, and they did so from the start. It's time that you let go, I'll be okay. But they will grow, and then you'll fly. You're gonna soar into the sky and give all you got for someone just like you and I.
I love this song so much. I did fuck up a few times, but it's still number one.
Still got it.
Oh, Sonny's almost at 100, 100 at 50, so we almost have her at her next drink link. But let's do this one.
Sunhee, what happened with that small fire? The one where the Liu Mang set fire to Komijo turf.
Oh, Thanks for your concern, but I'd rather talk about literally anything else. There's some dissent within Ijincho, just something I have to deal with as a leader. Just nothing you should be worried about.
No can do. You shouldn't have to shoulder that burden all by yourself. Why don't you lay it on me? You mentioned before there aren't many people who can drink with you as equals.
I did say that, but... screw it. There really is no winning with you. Honestly, I didn't want to air out our dirty laundry in front of you.
So it was arson. But nobody saw who did it.
Right. All we know right now is that the culprit was fully aware they were setting fire to Komi Jewel turf.
Don't you find that a little strange?
Well, how so?
If I remember correctly, your subordinate didn't hesitate to tell you that the Liumang was behind it. But how could they call them out without an eyewitness account?
So you've noticed. Impressive. Long story short, the accusations against the Liumang are false. There's no evidence pointing to the perp, so it's all bullshit. But someone managed to escalate that BS to me without having to go through any filters. That's the real problem.
What do you mean?
I'm saying the lie originated within Komi Jewel, among the top brass at that.
In
Oh.
other words, one of the Komi Jewel officers tried to deceive you with a false report.
Precisely. He probably made his underlings start the fire, then spread the rumor that the Liumang was behind it. This act of betrayal only serves to escalate tension between Komi Jewel and the Liumang. I can't turn a blind eye to it.
You're right. One wrong move and it'll lead to an all-out war between the two of them.
Truth is, some people aren't too happy to see Komi Jewel and the Liumang getting along. By deepening the division and sowing discord, they'll be able to pin the blame on me for failing to take action. That's the traitor's end goal. He wants to chase me out and seize my throne to rule Komi Jewel himself.
You managed to dig all that up? Then did you find out who the traitor is?
I did, actually. He got sloppy when leaking the rumor. Turns out the traitor is the eldest of Komi Jewel's officers. His name is Hanchul-sa.
So, that's him there, huh?
One of my great and wise uncles I've talked about before. At his age, he should be thinking about retirement. Guess he wanted to make a name for himself before going out.
By betraying you, no less. If he's the oldest, then the two of you must go way back. I'm sorry to hear that. I understand why you didn't want to talk about it now.
Yet I still opened up about everything from start to finish. Just how
True.
do you do it, Kiryu-san?
I only hope you feel a little better after talking about it.
This is such a mess. I really didn't want you to see me like this. I can't believe I just spilled everything to you.
Was Hanchul-sa dissatisfied about something? I doubt he'd plan a coup for no reason.
I can't think of anything. Except for the fact that I'm younger than him, and a woman. Considering he's a man who's faced countless adversities in battle, perhaps he doesn't want to end up under a leader like me.
Most old men probably would think so.
I've received the same report from different sources stating that Hanchul-sa is secretly rallying people to rebel. Saying crap like, Sun-hee is capable for a woman, sure, but weak-willed, and other people are more suited to lead.
So, he's been working the rumor mill.
I can find out anything and everything that happens in Ijincho. Hanchul-sa won't be able to keep up with the information warfare. But people look up to him as a legend of the past. My generation grew up listening to stories of his heroics. He once fought to the death with the Tojo clan back in its heyday. I never thought he would ever become my enemy.
A man too full of pride is a man stuck in time, unable to move on. Nothing more than a relic of the past.
Yeah, that old man's far too reckless for his own good. Oh, but he's older than you, Kiryu-san. Much older. You're not even in
Oh,
the
well,
same
thank
age
you.
group.
You don't have to force yourself to say that. More importantly, what do you plan to do about him? As the head, it's up to you to decide how to deal with traitors.
See, this is exactly why I didn't want to talk about this with you, Kiryu-san. Truth be told, I haven't made up my mind yet.
I really should. I don't know if I should say this. I feel like I should say this in a way, but I don't know if that's. I mean, that's the good thing about these. There's not really any right or wrong answers, but like, yeah, it's a tough call.
It's a tough call to make, given how complicated the situation is.
A leader needs to be able to make snap decisions for the good of the organization. I need time, though. This is a difficult situation, but knowing you understand that is reassuring. Thank you, Kiryu-san. Sharing your suspicions with someone else does help clear things up.
Yeah, it certainly seems so.
I'm sure you have other things to do, though. Your own problems are even more pressing than mine. I don't want to cause you any trouble, so...
So?
Can we just drink and talk about something stupid now?
Sure. What better way is there to booze?
You really do get me. Always have.
Kanpai. Our knockback chain attacks are now stronger. Not bad. Alright, Namba, let's get your knockback chain attack stronger. And hear what you're up with.
Hey, Namba. This seat taken?
Hey, it's all yours.
Fill me in. Any new developments?
Thanks for remembering. As it happens, that girl, Miyabi-chan, asked me out to drinks to talk.
When's the wedding? Oh.
I take it this wasn't exactly a date, though. Did you learn anything?
Hey, you're too quick, Kiryu-san. Don't cut me off the knees. So it turns out, she called because the company's explanation for firing me jogged her memory.
Oh?
Originally, she was secretary to an executive there. Then the company transferred her to inspections, despite her having no training there. Explains a lot, actually. Why she seems so mistake-prone, that is. Maybe she wasn't just clumsy like we thought.
You were the same. The company treated you both like objects.
Yep. What's more, now it gets interesting. Her transfer and my firing were done by the same person.
Oh.
So there's a mastermind at work.
That's an extravagant way of putting it, but yes. Turns out, he's the one she was secretary to. Take a look at this here. He's on the homepage of the company. He's such a big shot. Guy's also a serial sexual harasser. He was pressuring Miyabi-chan to become his mistress. But she wouldn't do it, and she reported his behavior to human resources.
That was courageous of her.
Yeah. She did everything right.
And yet...
Unsurprisingly, asshole gets a slap on the wrist. Company docks his pay for a few months.
Yep.
At which point, he starts getting spiteful.
How do you mean?
Soon, Miyabi-chan loses her secretary position and gets transferred to inspections. They tell her it's just routine human resources allocation. It's simply best for business. So she ended up in the same warehouse as me. All because this guy couldn't take rejection.
And if she complained about any of it, the company could claim it had sided with her already, right?
Yep. The harasser doesn't even quit after that. He'd stop by every so often just to peek at her. Until one day, when he caught her talking to me, saw her smiling. He flips out, gets jealous over it. Next thing you know, I've been shit-canned. That's it. Not the video or my past misconduct. Like you said,
Wow.
son, there had to be another reason.
Some of these private companies are no better than Yakuza, I've found. What's the situation now, then? Have things gotten any worse since you were fired?
They have. Apparently he started stalking the Abi-chan now. Completely unabashedly.
So, no one's gonna stop him.
Pretty much the case.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Kiryu-san, what do you think? I'm lost. I need some advice here.
You don't need my advice.
There's only one way to handle these things. Listen to your heart. Deep down, you already know the right thing to do.
Yeah, maybe so. I can't just walk away and do nothing, I guess, at any rate. I'm not the cleanliest person, but someone has to take out the trash. Okay then. Kiryu-san, thanks for this. You've helped me sort a few things out.
Really? If that's so, I'm happy for you.
You're damn fine company to drink with. I appreciate you hearing me out.
Say, why don't we toast with a real drink?
You almost had me there.
Alrighty. Last but not least, Sai-chan. Looks like Saiko's on the phone. Oh, wait for her to finish the call.
Okay, got it. Don't worry about that. Just let me know straight away from now on. Yeah, thanks.
What's up? Is there a problem?
Yeah, something came up at the club. I don't want to bore you with the details, Kiryu-san.
I've got time.
I've got time. Go on. Talk to me. No need to keep quiet.
Should I really be consulting the legendary Yakuza about something this trivial?
It sounded pretty important when you were on the phone earlier.
Oh, I can't believe you heard that. How embarrassing. Guess I still got a lot to learn as a business owner.
So, a problem at the club, was it? That usually means sales aren't up to snuff, or the staff got headhunted.
Or sometimes you'll have the Yakuza harassing you, trying to make you cough up protection money.
I hear the Seiryu clan hasn't been going around doing that lately.
Really now? Good to hear. But yeah, one of our business rivals is headhunting our girls. Of course, that's not illegal here in Ijincho. Since the economy's down, everyone's desperate to survive.
How many girls did they poach from you?
So far, just the one. But it looks like they approached 4 or 5 other girls.
That's no minor issue.
If they all get headhunted, we're done for. I taught these girls everything they know. We won't be able to keep the club running without them. But that's not the worst of it. People are saying I'm trying to close up shop, which only makes it easier to drive these girls away from us.
Wait, they're saying what now?
Rumor has it that I'm totally on board with marrying that consulting firm CEO.
Wow.
It's true he hasn't been subtle about it, so other people assume I'm happy about the whole thing. That makes the rumor about me shutting down the club seem more plausible.
If that's really the case, then no wonder the girls think it'd be better to move to another club.
And the cherry on top? Nobody told me about the headhunting right away because they cared about my happiness. In fact, they finally let me know in that last phone call.
Really? And you didn't want to tell me? This is getting out of hand.
Honestly, I'm more shocked that my girls kept this from me. Especially because I figured telling them to open up to me would be the best way to keep things casual. By the way, is it just me, or is there just too fine a line between caring and being overbearing lately?
When you climb up to a higher position, that may create a rift between you and other people. It happens. But something's bugging me about the headhunting.
Huh? What about it?
Don't you think this could all be a setup?
A setup? By who?
CEO.
The CEO of the consulting firm who's been pursuing you. It all makes sense. His constant proposals made it easier for the girls to leave the club.
You really think so?
All the girls at your club were trained by you, so they likely feel a deep sense of gratitude. Normally, they wouldn't be persuaded so easily. They would have reported to you right away, so you could deal with it appropriately.
Yeah, that's how it should have gone, but
Too much of a stretch?
I've told you before, right? That CEO's loaded, so he's not exactly strapped for cash.
I don't mean nothing.
Why would someone like that be headhunting hostesses?
That's true.
And I don't mean to flatter myself here, but he takes each and every proposal seriously. If this was some kind of marriage scam, I would have seen right through him.
Can't argue against that.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to blow up at you. But I'll look into this incident anyway, just in case, to see if he's involved.
Sorry if I offended you. I crossed the line even though I don't know much about running a business.
It's fine. No offense taken. You're pretty much the only one who'd hear me out on these kinds of things lately, Kiryu-san.
I'm glad I could lend you an ear. Feel free to try and bore me all you want.
I think I might take you up on that.
And now her knockback attacks are stronger, or whatever that said. Whew. There we go. All the drink links. Everything. I definitely need to go do the drink links for Adachi. Get Tomizawa up. Do Chisote's. Tomizawa's actually close to being at 52. Same with Sony. So, yeah. Well, alrighty, guys. I thought we'd be able to get some story in here, but I think I'm going to just have to save that for next time. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. And comment down below what you like about the video. Didn't like about the video. And let me know, guys, what you think of all the drink links with our 3 buds here. As well as me doing that story with the weapons dealer guy. Very fun. But yeah. And, of course, karaoke. Let me know. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel, too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there, too. And thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.